Today's thought: difficulties in your life do not come to destroy you, but to help you realize your hidden potential and power. Today, we are going to see modals and prepositions. What is modal auxiliaries? A modal is a type of auxiliary and it's a helping verb that is used to express ability, possibility, permission, or obligation. These are used to express the same things as modals, but are a combination of auxiliary verbs and the preposition too. What are modal auxiliaries? Can, could, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, would, need, dare, and used to. Modals is a helping word, okay? First, let's see can. We can use can for ability, request, permission, and offer. For example, I can speak English. Okay, I can speak English. This is ability. என்னால் இங்கிலீஷ் பேச முடியும் okay, so this is ability. I can speak English. Can you wait a moment please? Can you wait a moment please? This is a request. Okay, this is a request. Next, could. Could is a past form of can. We can use could for past ability and polite request. For example, I could speak English. This is past ability. I could speak English. என்னால் இங்கிலீஷ் பேச முடிந்தது. Next, could you wait a moment please? Could you wait a moment please? This is a request. We can use could for request. 2. Next, may. May. We can use may for possibility and permission. Example, it may rain today. It may rain today. This is possibility. இன்னைக்கு மழை பெய்யலாம், மழை பெய்ய வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. Okay, it may rain today. May I come in? May I come in? This is permission. And we can use may for wish to. For example, may God bless you. Okay. Next, might. We can use might for possibility. Less possible than may. For example, it might rain. It might rain. May possibility தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம், பட் மைட் அதை விட கம்மியான வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்கும்போது தான் நம்ம மைட் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, லெஸ் பாசிபிள் தென் மே. நெக்ஸ்ட், மஸ்ட். We can use must for force, necessity, and recommendation. For example, I must go to supermarket today. Okay, நான் இன்னைக்கு கண்டிப்பாக சூப்பர் மார்க்கெட் போகணும். I must go to supermarket today. This is a necessity. தேவை, இன்னைக்கு போகணும், இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு கண்டிப்பாக பொருட்கள் தேவை இருக்குது. ஸோ I must go to supermarket today. Next example, you must read the new novel by Bhagat. Okay, this is a recommendation. You must read the new novel by Bhagat. Next, shall. We can use shall for suggestions. For example, shall I carry your bag? I am asking a suggestion. Shall I carry your bag? Next, should. We can use should for advice and obligation. Obligation means duty. See examples. You should drive carefully on the highway. This is an advice. You should drive carefully on the highway. நீ ஹைவேல ரொம்ப கேர்ஃபுல்லாக ட்ரைவ் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, யூ ஷுட். நெக்ஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள், யூ ஷுட் ஸ்விட்ச் ஆஃப் தி லைட்ஸ் வென் யூ லீவ் தி கிளாஸ் ரூம். திஸ் இஸ் obligation. Okay, this is our duty. You should switch off the lights when you leave the கிளாஸ் ரூம். நீங்கள் வந்து என்ன பண்ணணும், கிளாஸ் ரூமில் இருந்து வெளியே போகும்போது ஸ்விட்ச் ஆஃப் பண்ணிவிட்டு போகணும். This is our duty, isn't it? Next, will. We can use will for wish, request, demand, order, prediction, assumption and spontaneous decision. For example, will you please shut the door? Will you please shut the door? இதை ரெக்வஸ்டாகவும் வச்சுக்கலாம், டிமாண்டாகவும் வச்சுக்கலாம், ஆர்டராகவும் வச்சுக்கலாம். ஸோ we have to use will for request, demand, order. Okay, will you please shut the door? Next example for will. Can somebody take me to the hospital? I will. Can somebody take me to the hospital? I will. This is spontaneous decision. Okay. Next, would. We can use would for wish, request, habit in past. For example, sometimes he could bring me some flowers. This is past. Okay. Sometimes he could bring me some flowers. சில நேரங்களில் அவன் வந்து எனக்கு பூ வாங்கி தருவான். This is past. Now I'll say example for wish. I would like to meet my friends. I would like to meet my friends. This is my wish. Okay. Next, ought to. We can use ought to for duty, moral obligation and necessity. For example, you ought to submit your assignment on time. You ought to submit your assignment on time. This is your duty. Okay. Next, you ought to buy some furniture for the party. You ought to buy some furniture for the party. This is necessity. இது தேவை கண்டிப்பாக. பார்ட்டி வச்சிருக்கு. So, we need furnitures. This is necessity. Next model, used to. Used to. We can use used to for habits in past. For example, my grandfather used to walk for long hours when he was young. Grandfather daily ரொம்ப நேரம் வாக் பண்ணுவார். எப்போ? When he was young. This is habit in past. Next, need to. We can use need to for necessity and moral obligation. Example, I need to buy a packet of milk. I need to buy a packet of milk. This is necessity. எனக்கு இப்போ milk packet வேணும். So, I need to buy a packet of milk. Next, we need to help our environment clean. We need to keep our environment clean. This is our duty. Next model, dare to. We have to use dare to for boldness and challenge. For example, I dare go out in the dark. It's mentioning our boldness. Okay, I dare go out in the dark. நான் இருட்டில் கூட வெளியே போவேன், எனக்கு தைரியம் இருக்கு. Okay, next example, how dare you enter my room? How dare you enter my room? Now let's see prepositions. Okay, there are 3 types of prepositions. What are they? Time of preposition, place of preposition and direction of preposition. See keywords for time of prepositions: on, in, at, since, for, during, by, from, to, until, till, before, after and up to. Place of preposition keywords: in, at, on, off, under, over, below, above, up, down, by, beside, near. Next, direction of preposition: towards, away, up, down, out of, into, onto, off, under, over, around, through, across, along. Now let's see some examples for prepositions. The book is on the table. The book is on the table. It's mentioning the place. Okay, the book is on the table. So we have to use on. Next, it is very hot in summer. It is very hot in summer. It's mentioning the season. Next, India got independence in 1947. India got independence in 1947. It's mentioning the year. Next example, students play during the interval. Next example, I will call you after 10 minutes. I will call you after 10 minutes. It's mentioning the duration. Okay, next, I will call you after 10 minutes. I will call you after 10 minutes. These all time of prepositions. Time, it's all mentioning the time. Okay, place, season, year, duration, minutes. Okay. These are the examples for time of preposition. Now let's see preposition of place. Examples, she lives in Tamil Nadu. She lives in Tamil Nadu. It's mentioning area of place. Okay, Tamil Nadu. It's mentioning area of place. She lives in Tamil Nadu. Next example, cat is sitting on the wall. It's a position. Cat is on the wall. Next, my house is at First Cross Street. My house is at First Cross Street. Car is parked in front of the gate. Car is parked in front of the gate. Next, dam is constructed across the river. Okay, dam is constructed across the river. These all examples mentioning preposition of place. Okay, this is area of place, this is position, and this is location. Next, let's see preposition of direction. See examples, the man is going down the stairs. The man is going down the stairs. Next example, the boy is climbing up the mountain. Okay, up, down, under, these all direction. Next example, the ball went under the table. The ball went under the table. The dog is running towards me. The dog is running towards me. Next example, the thief ran away from the place. The thief ran away from the place. These all preposition of direction.